Hey, what's up guys, it's Silviu here, and in this video we're going to do something different that we haven't done so far. As an artist, you're always asking what can you do better to improve your art, and at some point we are wondering ourselves whether we're using or not the right materials for our drawings. And with that being said, in this video we're going to do a comparison between cheap colored pencils and expensive ones. So today's contestants will be this 24 colored pencils set that I have in here. This costed me around $3, and this will go against the Faber Castell Polychromos colored pencils that goes for around $2 per pencil. The reason I want to do this comparison is not because I want to showcase how good these are when compared to this, but also that as an artist you can make some beautiful artworks even with cheap colored pencils and make it work with whatever we have available when we are drawing. So let's get started and see what this goes. We have all of our pencils in place, and the battle plan will be as follows. We have our sketchbook over here, and we will be turning this around horizontally. We'll be doing two identical drawings, one on the left side and one on the right side, and we will color each of the drawings with the different pencils that we have. I'm really curious of what the results will be, so let's get this started. Okay guys, so we've done the rough sketch. So as I said earlier, we have two similar drawings, one for the expensive colored pencils and one for the cheap colored pencils. Between the two drawings that I've done in here, there may be a couple of inconsistencies because I've done them manually without putting something beneath it and copying whatever I drew first. But I think we're good to go and we can start coloring each of the drawings in here. So let's get to that. Okay, so for round one we will start with Pikachu, and for that we will need a couple of yellows, some red, some orange, black for the more dark toned colors. Alright, so we're done with Pikachu, and here is a first look at it. And the next thing that we're going to do is color Bulbasaur, and for that we're going to need a couple of different tones of green, as well as red for his eyes, and of course black for the shadows. Next one is Charmander, and I think here is where we are starting to notice the differences between cheap colored pencils and expensive ones, because we do have a lot more tones of red and oranges in here than we have in here. And last but not least, Squirtle, for which we will need a couple of blues, brown and black of course, so let's jump to that. Okay guys, it's me again and we are done with the drawing. So first thought on the cheap color pencils drawing is that it went better than I expected, even though it's not as vibrant as the drawing that I did with the Faber Castell Polychromos. It still looks good. What we've done over here, it's a comparison between the drawings without the contour and the drawings with the contour, and you can see in here that after adding the contour to the drawings, everything starts to look even better. So that would be a recommendation from my side. Buy even a cheap marker that has a really thin tip that you can use to make the contour for your drawings. That of course if you're not having a really dark colored pencils that can help you with that. Besides that, I think that the difference between the cheap colored pencils and the more expensive one, it's the variety of colors that you have, right? As you have seen earlier, we didn't have as many blues or greens or yellows and so on for the cheap colored pencils, but we had on the Faber Castell side, and we did have to improvise on the cheap colored pencils with some black color, although that didn't go that well, but it did add a little bit of darker tone to the colors that we've used. For the Faber Castell Polychromos, you can even add 2 layers of different colors, right? You add the base bright color, then you add a darker tone over that, and it looks good. The second downside of the cheaper colored pencils would be that their tip can break really easy, and the third one would be that they can scratch the paper that you're drawing on, which is not a really nice thing to see. So I guess this will be the video for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was the first one of its kind. I'm not sure if I'll be doing more of these in the future on the channel. Given the fact that we are 3 days away from the end of this year, I want to steal this opportunity and wish everyone a happy new year. Don't forget to throw a like on this video if you liked it, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the differences between the cheap and expensive colored pencils, which drawing you like the most, and what are you currently using. Are you using expensive colored pencils or cheap ones? And in case you're using cheap ones, what are your ways of improvising the darker and the brighter tones? So with that being said, that will be the video for today, so see you in the next one. Bye guys.